You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win. Make perfection your goal and strive for it bigger. Try with heart and soul and make your horizons bigger. Leave the past behind you. Let go what you have done wrong. Don't wait for love to find you and make a place where you belong. Dare to win. Fight the good fight, don't give in. You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win. Dare to win. Fight the good fight, don't give in. You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win. There's nothing you can't do if you set your mind to it. If you really want, you can be who you want to be. Reach for the sky if you Dare to win. Fight the good fight, don't give in. You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win. Dare to win. Fight the good fight, don't give in. You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win. Dare to win. Fight the good fight, don't give in. You'll find the strength comes from within. Dare to win.
Hi everyone. Well, season 89 had it all. Nail-biting finishes, heavy physical clashes, spectacular slam dunks, and to top it off, a rematch of last year's grand final. So don't move for the next 60 minutes as we highlight season 89, getting the ball rolling with the crazy moments and the plays of the year. And we start the ball rolling with some of the best departures of the year. Darren Lucas of East Side crashes into the cheer girls from West Side. He was a good lad, he said nothing. Darren Rowe this time bumping Tiny Pinder straight into the crowd. Come on, Tiny, that didn't hurt. And if that wasn't bad enough, what about Cal Bruton going straight into the corporate boxes? And Dean Utoff collecting one of our own cable draggers. Come on, son, you're a big boy. Up you get. Damien Keogh this time, again into the cheer girls. Now, what was that phone number again? 234. I'll call you next week. And then, of course, there was Ben Tower. Where did he finish up? Right in the ball bag. Foot in Mouth award for the year, or perhaps should we make it boot in mouth, goes to Jerry Everett as he cops Mike Ellis. Well, almost. Couple of interesting headbutts throughout the season. One from Brad Dalton on Dave Simmons, and then watch on the right-hand side of your screen, and bang goes Steve Breeny, and down goes Damien Keogh. Steve won the headbutt award in a playoff. The greatest reaction? Oh, Bruce, it's not that bad, is it? It is. You're the boss. Talk about eyeball to eyeball.
That's an automatic 2 points. You can't even.
And listen to our commentator.
Once it's reached the peak of its political trajectory, 15 points in the game. You talk about Sydney's hitting everything. North Melbourne hit the water if they fell in a boat.
Barrels out. Big out pass again, but knocked away this time by Wayne Carroll.
Good rebound, Bill. Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, put that down and scoreboard.
Did I get an assist referee on that one?
Offensive rebound. WA Park.
Now, come on, Graham. Don't you do look very nice. Teamwork's a great thing. What's the old saying? If you don't succeed, try again. Ask Mark Leader. Now 5 goes. He got there. 3 big long shots for the year. First up, Sydney star Steve Pino.
Just hung onto the ball, dribbled it.
And then there was Carroll from halfway on the buzzer.
5 seconds left.
But winning it is Ronnie Radcliffe from over halfway and right on the buzzer.
That's the shot assist.
And what about the crowds in season 89? They've been fantastic.
Took it from the side in Melbourne and lost
That
the
Andrew
game.
Gaze on a stick. Well, the Adelaide fans love their heroes. And so too do the Berra Bums, just mildly sending up the Berra Babes. While the Mr. Clever Award goes to Scott Fisher. You only had to do it once, Scott. We've got action from the NBL Stars game coming up later, but now it's time to take a look at some of the spectacular Mazda slam dunks from season 89.
36 is getting the ball in quickly. Ninnis is down the floor, as is Pierce, but Bradkey walks through the middle for a big slam.
Chris Bolden, but we've already seen him make 3 turnovers in the game. Here's the take to North Melbourne. Fast break off of a turnover. Tim Dillon slamming home 2.
Start of the last quarter, both teams with their starting 5. Dillon gets the tap, taken by Martin, and stuffs it.
Give the referees due. That was a very good call. Keogh. Oh, nice pass back to Morrissey. Huge slam dunk. Wow.
That'll go into the Mazda slam of the year. That was a great dunk from a long way out.
Giddings on the fast break has heel of the shoot. Yes, the slam left-hander. All right, Brett Giddings. That could be what we need for the Bullets to start coming back.
Per game. I can promise you that Al Green and Jerry Everett aren't the best of friends. That is a sensational slam from Jerry Everett for his 4th point. Gee whiz, what a beauty.
3 on 2. Good pass. And that is a big slam dunk from Dave Colbert. Look at the power and the glory.
And that one legal, it's still on the way. Not allowed to touch that ball on the way down. And what a way to finish a block shot. Slam dunk at the other end of the court. That's what we're talking about in the Alabama Slammer. There's another one that'll go down in the Mazda Slam Dunk competition. Misses one again. That's because of Sengstock. He's working really hard on the big Alabama Slam. But he can't stop. Oh my goodness, and then he makes the back door. I think James Crawford wanted to get those 2 points. That's a fantastic dunk. Right over top of Winston Crichton. Very dangerous move from terms of injuring yourself.
23 seconds to go. Emery Atkinson driving. And a spectacular slam. Emery Atkinson driving. And a spectacular slam.
Away comes Brooke. There was past the Julius in there. Shot time.
And they all love it. Let's have a look at this. Crawford up above, looking down and throwing through. Little Paul Hodgson motion.
Here's the dunk.
Here comes the jam. Oh, reverse slam. There's the Mazda slam. That could be the Mazda slam. What a beauty. I've been watching them all year as part of our NBL wrap.
That comes unstuck. Here goes Gaze. Has Ninnis to beat. Oh, Simmons. Sensational slam. The ball just came off hands. Wasn't meant to be a pass. Have a look at this.
Side of the key and putting a little bit of pressure on the fence in those close areas.
Oh, great play by the Geelong Supercats. Hill with the pass. Rowe and then on to Griffin. Let's have a look at that again.
Yeah, Shane Hill, big long pass. Ball back to Mark Griffin, who's following up, and he can really jump.
The top 6 Mazda slam dunks are coming up later. But But now we take you to the elimination final between the Adelaide 36ers and the Perth Wildcats. You may remember the 36ers blitzed the Wildcats by some 39 points last time they met at Apollo Stadium. But this time it would be a different story, with the game going right down to the wire.
Phillips not able to put the shot away. Well, then if they lose this game, they could almost blame their foul shooting. It hasn't been strong at all. Not strong at all. 116 plays 113. The Wildcats can draw level with this basket if it's a three-pointer. Bruton has the ball. Any number of players can put it up.
36ers only managed 8 from 18 now from the foul line at 44%. Pinder, 2.
1 point the difference. 116 plays 115. So the Wildcats come back again. So has Adelaide's role finished? Can they maintain it? Can the Wildcats come back twice in this game?
With Green guarded by Bruton, Phillips, Crawford. There goes Mackay.
Has to be a foul on Mike Ellis. The basket won't score, won't count. John Casey substitution.
Darryl Pearce, another threat from the perimeter, checks in, and Peter Allier has done a good defensive effort, checks out.
My word, Peter Allier has. That's 3 weeks in a row. He's done a great job.
He's come in and organised team defence, which was not there before Allier came onto the floor.
Most important, the Sixers, that they score on this play. Otherwise, Perth with the next one, if they score, they'll be in front. Mike Mackay now. Again, they should be looking to go inside. Davis wants it. Phillips won't go there. Guarded strongly by Pinder. Now they'll go inside to Mark Davis. Pinder won't foul him. He takes on Crawford. He gets his own rebound. Can't make the shot.
Phillips.
Orlando Phillips rolling over the Pinder. 2 points. So again, the Sixers out to 3-point leaders.
Well, no one can worry about picking up their 5th foul now. There's 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. There goes Crawford.
Foul is on Mark Davis, and he's out of the ball game. I would have called a travel on James Crawford.
That was 33 for a hold on the low.
He's put Peter Allier back in. There went the step. The foul was on Davis. The crowd rises from it. He did applause off the court. John Casey, I noticed Peter Allier is back on the court. Would you have gone that way or Mark Bradkey?
Well, you've got to wonder. I mean, Peter Allier has done such a superb defensive effort. There's no reason why you can't continue. I think the Perth Wildcats are intimidated by Allier. Of course, his reputation precedes him. He could be the man that might be able to do the job.
Well, doesn't it leave an enormous task for Orlando Phillips? Cal Bruton, no one guarding Pinder, but he misses. He's going to get his second bite of the cherry. Foul on Al Green. Al Green's 4th. Gee whiz, terrible blocking out there by the Sixers, Lynn.
Yeah, no blocking out whatsoever. Team defence is what is going to win this game for either team. Mike Ellis now. Up goes the shot, Pinder uncontested, and Pinder makes no mistake as he chalks up his 18th point. Less than 2 minutes remaining now. It's a 1-point ball game. 1 point, 118-117 in favour of the Adelaide West End 36ers.
Well, the Sixers offence must be good here because the Perth Wildcats certainly have the edge in height at the moment. Orlando Phillips goes out to Pearce, now to Mackay for the 3-point shot. That's good.
Move the ball in offence, make the defence commit, make a couple of passes. Trevor Torrance, Mike Ellis outside the 3-point line.
Great basket, Mike Ellis.
Mike Ellis comes back under pressure as well, and no mistake.
And Mike Ellis does it so many times too in the clutch. 121-120. Again, the pressure on Adelaide. Must score every time down the court. 1:05 to play. Mike Mackay, the turnaround, misses. Pearce crashes the pack, puts it up for 3, misses. Here go the Wildcats. Bruton's running, has Pinder. Bruton goes himself, crashes through Mackay. Charging foul, points out. Perth are in front.
Great defence from Mike Mackay.
And he is a sick boy, and so is Cal Bruton. They're both down there together.
The charging foul, call number 55, Wildcats, Cal Bruton.
5 fouls to Calvin Bruton. Well, both players still down. Let's have a look at this. A perfect screen set by Mike Mackay, getting position very early. Cal went straight through him. I think Mackay's hurt his head. No, he's up. Bruton is up. So both players okay. 50 seconds to go. John Casey, what do you think?
Well, that offensive foul really is going to hurt the Perth Wildcats. Bruton is out of the game with 5. And that puts the pressure right back on. The 36ers trail by 1, but they're going to go to the line for 1-1. Their foul shooting tonight has been horrendous, but maybe when it counts, they might start hitting it.
Well, the Wildcats back in front after the Sixers storm back into this game at three-quarter time. They hit the front by as many as 4. Mike Mackay still not looking the best.
Coach Gary Fox. Mike Mackay's only been to the foul line once, and he was successful, 1 from 1. He's made 7 from 16 from the floor. 20 points currently to Mike Mackay.
And misses. Ally, rebound. Pierce from outside, no good. Orlando Phillips, Crawford, fabulous rebound.
Great rebound from Crawford under a lot of pressure from Phillips.
Wildcats can win it here. Play down the shot clock for 30 seconds, be successful, and they've just about got it in the bag. Now Eric Watterson counting down the shot clock, 14 seconds. We have only 28 seconds to go in this game. Al Green on the steal to take on Watterson. And Al Green can level it up. What a steal. The foul is on Watterson. Not an intentional. There he went, straight through. And Watterson tries to keep him away from that basket. Certainly the foul is there. Green must make the first one because the 36ers don't have the rebounding power out there. The pressure is on Al Green. Lynn, so much has been said that he can't play finals. He is never going to have more pressure than this shot.
Al Green under a lot of pressure. That was a great effort from him to pick up that intersection, and the speed of the man down the floor is sensational.
In they go. Scores are tied. 7 points, or rather 7 points to Al Green. 122 plays 122. Apollo hushed. Doesn't drop. Peter Ally, the rebound. Here comes the last shot. Adelaide will get the last shot in this game.
Well, Adelaide have to hold on to the ball now. They don't need to take a shot. There is 12 seconds remaining, 10 seconds remaining. Adelaide leads.
I'm sure that Al Green knows. There it goes. It's a three-pointer. It's missed. Orlando Phillips. What a basket! Fantastic play of basketball. Orlando Phillips, the hero. Al Green, a hero. Mark Davis, a hero. What a gallant effort from the Perth Wildcats. But the Sixers win it with a second to play.
And back at the Glass House with a minute 19 to go. Ray Gordon on the line shooting 2 shots.
Well, he hasn't had a very good offensive game, Ray Gordon, in comparison to his first 2 games against Sydney. These foul shots are important. He's hit the first one, 3 points difference. Gordon down with 6 points in the game.
He's 100% for the line in the playoffs.
Still
is. The margin is 2. 80 to 78. Clock now at a minute 15.
Both teams in the penalty foul situation. Of course, the option would come into play. Ridlin all alone. He's fouled. Oh, if that had gone, that would have been big. Fouled by Stephen Whitehead. Good substitution by Coach Bob Turner from Sydney to bring Ridlin in at this stage. Very, very difficult to guard all game long. He's just made that, and that if he made that shot, that really would have given them a big edge. He's got 2 shots here. Been a bit iffy from the foul line in this game, but he finds that one.
He's 76% from the line in the playoffs as his coach looks on anxiously.
Mark Ridlin, a big game.
He has 28 points and Sydney lead by 4 with 69 seconds to go.
And who are your targets out there?
Gaze is fouled off, remember. It's got to be inside to Simmons. He spins. Yes! Dave Simmons with a big basket with 54 seconds to go. But still Sydney by 2. Regular programs, of course, will follow the conclusion of this live, exciting telecast.
Ridlin working on Simmons, looking for the spin move. It's not there, eating up the clock. Now, 10-second warning buzzer coming up. There it is. Sydney outside handoffs. Carfino open from the baseline. That could be it.
28 seconds to go. Sydney by 4 and a steal by Keogh.
That will be it. They can run this clock out. Keogh takes it, misses it. Why did he take that shot?
Still a chance. 16 seconds. Needs 2 2-pointers. Bailey goes for 2. Yes, they've got to steal the ball. Sydney by
10 seconds to go.
Melbourne must steal the ball.
8 seconds to go. There it is. There you can't catch up to the ball.
They throw it away. Oh, foul on Simmons, and he's out.
23.
It's on Bailey. It's on Bailey.
It's got to be there first.
Foul is on Bailey. Unbelievable excitement. It's a side ball, but the foul is on Eric Bailey.
3 seconds to go. Let's look at it here.
Bit of charge, bit of block, and a timeout has been called by Melbourne. Sydney lead by 1. Unbelievable finish. And we have exactly 3.0 seconds left on the clock, and possession to Sydney.
Possession to Sydney. Melbourne will be setting a play now, trying to figure out how they're going to steal this inbounds pass. Let's hear if we can hear Lindsay.
Two on either side, you face guard them, and we jump out, and it doesn't need to be your man. Just face guard the men on the line to work on the interception of what we've got going. We've got to try to get an interception or a violation to turn over to get it. As soon as we get it, of course, we've got 3 seconds. But one more pass after we get the ball. There's one more pass we take it and set up a prayer. But whatever we do, we want the guys on the inside. Let's go.
Yeah, set up a prayer. It's a pretty realistic comment from Lindsay Gay.
It'll be very interesting to see if this ball is taken in the front court. If it is, it means they can't pass into the back court.
And go back.
You can't go back, so that's fortunate for Sydney. There's the pass. That's ball game.
Yes, it is, and a foul by Whitehead
33.
with 0.5 of a second left, and that is the elimination final series to Sydney. 84 to 83. Very light touch contact made by Stephen Whitehead. Was on Rebilliard.
Well, no question
who
there
was
was
driving.
a foul.
There was contact made. And so Rebilliard on the line for the Kings, and absolute almost silence.
Rebilliard has 2 shots. Whatever he wants to do, he wants to miss his second one for sure. He's missed his first one. He won't want to hit this one because otherwise Melbourne will get the ball out of bounds without the clock starting to be able to throw that long pass. He's made it.
Someone's going to take the
traveled. He's traveled, and that's it.
Yes, Sydney have won the elimination final series by 2 points against the Melbourne Tigers, and will now play Canberra in the semi-finals next weekend. The final scoreline from the Glass House in this best-of-3 series: the Sydney NEC Kings 85 over the Melbourne SIO Tigers 83.
Season 89 produced a number of close thrillers that had the NBL coaches reaching for anti-acid tablets, not to mention some hungover fans. Season 89 has been one of the most exciting years in the history of the league, with many breathless moments.
Warren Pink gives it to Lockhart. They have to double team the ball. There's the chance. Reed's got it. Scott Minnis all the way to the basket. Sixers are in front. He shoots. It's going to go in.
If he doesn't hit, it's a question of where the rebound goes. Scott Fisher hits. He's put his team in front by 1. And he is pumped. He was on the other end of this situation last night in Wollongong. It was Greg Hubbard who was pumping to him. Well, this time it's Fisher. The second shot misses. McCannon's going to score it. Who's going to shoot it? Kennedy gets it up there. And in it goes. It counts. It counts. McCannon.
Melbourne does not have to shoot 15 seconds, but they've got to get the ball over. Hasbro nearly threw the ball away. Melbourne has to move towards the pass. 11 move away from the pass.
11 seconds to go now. Melbourne with a 2-point lead. They've got to get over half-line.
Oh, bad pass. Sydney with a chance to bring it up level. Yes!
They can win it.
There's the siren. Siren has sounded. It's a draw, and we go to overtime.
So Bickett to inbound. He's found Withers. It's a giant ball. Wade Carroll. It's all over. The Hawks have found a new. There's no time off the clock. We've got, what have we got here? We may have a tech foul. We've got a tech foul on the bench. He needs to hit 1 to tie. And hits it. 123 apiece. You see the crowd's reaction. Hubbard can win the game right here. There's still 2 seconds. For the Illawarra Hawks, 2 seconds to go. He hits them. There's still 2 seconds to go. Look at Hubbard. Hubbard has gone nuts. But they can't celebrate yet. There's still 2 seconds to go. But it's a Hawks ball. The Hawks ball out of bounds on the bench tick. The coach is asking to be sat down. They're telling the coaches to sit down. And they do well to sit right now.
For goodness sake, throw it towards your own basket.
Unbelievable situation here at the Snake Pit. Pickett gets inbound to Hubbard. Hubbard holds it up. And the Hawks are won it. The Hawks are won it. Score here at the Snake Pit. 124-123. The Hawks have won their first game of the season.
A long way from the basket. The Kings have got to get closer as Keogh drives and scores. The ball does a 360. And the Kings lead by 5. I think they've got it won. There's 10 seconds remaining. As Carroll fires, he can't buy the basket. Graham does. 110 to 107. It's all over. And the Sydney Kings have scored a magnificent victory.
Lindsay Gaze looks on. 40 seconds remaining. Adelaide bring it down. Pierce.
Melbourne definitely doesn't want to foul now. They must not foul.
There's Davis.
They're trying to foul.
They're guaranteed of getting the ball back, Melbourne. But they've got to play strong defense. Adelaide turn it over.
Ray Gordon, 20 seconds on the clock. Melbourne now can work for the last shot.
What a finish. Gordon back to Gaze. They clear out the near side. Gaze makes the layup.
8 seconds to go. Crowd going nuts. Adelaide has a chance. Pierce is open. This goes down. It's a game winner. It isn't.
He's missed it. Oh, what a finish.
Possession now from the side. 23 seconds to play. The shot clock doesn't count. The game clock has 18 seconds left on it. As Brooke takes on Graham. The Wildcats want one shot only. And Brooke has indicated that he's going to take it. He tries to go through Graham. Out to Ellis. 3 seconds to play. What a spectacular shot by Mike Ellis. And there's the buzzer. With the final shot of the game. Mike Ellis takes the points for the Wildcats.
There's 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 20 on the game clock. White takes the little flip shot and scores it. 106-104. 10 seconds left for the Tigers to score. Nigel Purchase. Who's going to take the shot? Eric Bailey out there. Flying up for 3. Can't make it. The Cannons have it. That's the ball game. The Cannons have won it at the Palace.
How can it be permissible? She compromised my principle. Yeah, yeah. That kind of love is mythical. She's anything but typical. She's a crazy to know it. She's a powerful force. You're a blind to conform when there's no other course. She used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Simply irresistible.
Gaze will inbound from the side. Substitution made Atkinson. The acrobatic Atkinson back in. Keogh to the bench. So the matchup now on McDaniel is a little better. Less of a mismatch.
Crawford lining up on Gaze. Obviously, he'll be leaping at Andrew when he tries to shoot those three-pointers. Gaze takes him to the hoop. Hands everywhere. Nearly a block by somebody, but the South team fouled. Let's wait for it. 7.
No way, no.
It's a push.
No way.
2.
It's a push. 2 shots.
You see the players moving on Gaze. There was a body push downstairs on James Crawford. Gaze spills into the station. That'll be a shooting foul.
He takes some hits onto the floor in a match.
2. Gaze, the game-leading scorer with 36. Brilliant in the second and third quarters. Coming alive now in the last quarter when they need it. 37 in the game.
Bill, for someone that's averaged 35 points a game, every game, he has shot all-time 53% from the field. There's no one better at it. Gaze with 38 points. North trail by 2.
He's not getting much of a rest. The forward pass to Davis. Atkinson with a spectacular block. It's a goaltend. So Mark Davis brings up his 27th point. And it's going to be difficult to name a Mazda MVP in this game.
Who could you pick? It's out of 5 or 6. South by 4. Gaze again. He's the money man for them. Dishes out. Back in Atkinson. Smythe. Quick passing now from the North team. A screen has been set inside. Smythe gets the ball into Michael Johnson and the margin back to 2. The roof will come off if North get in front, I tell you.
3 minutes to go. Smythe nearly shakes it free. Plenty of time. 3 on 2. Ellis can't buy it. Who gets it? Winston Wright. He's played up big, massive second half. Gaze with the ball. The crowd alive. Gaze dishes off to Johnson. Good passing by the North team. Smythe can't finish it off. Smythe gets it back and dishes it into Gaze. Spectacular Phil Smythe.
Scores are level. I hope you can hear because the crowd is so loud, but scores are level with 2 minutes 25 to go. What a finish. Unbelievable match.
Ellis with the ball, drives to the basket. Everybody's jumping on everybody else.
Who gets the foul? You can have a raffle.
Let's see if we can pick it on the replay. Ellis screening by Johnson. Wright, maybe Johnson didn't pick up the ball.
Winston Pride,
he looks guilty.
Foul, I think. No, it's been called on Michael Johnson. He gets his first personal foul. And Mike Ellis, who was amongst some big timber in there, on the line. Been a great player, Mike Ellis. Captain the Perth Wildcats since they came into the league, an ornament to the game. And picks up his 7th point. South back by 2, but North were 26 points down just before half-time and got it back to level. Huge performance from them.
Smythe with the ball. That's Andrew Gaze. Can he be a hero again? Oh, that nearly goes in. He'll get the rebound. Tries it again. 3-pointer. They go to the front, the North team.
North have hit the front for the first time in the match. North 138, South 137. A minute 50 left. This is Ellis. He'll look for the assist. Yes, he does. Crawford loses it. Out. No, in. North have the ball. This will go to Clyde. Dunk. Yes. North are finishing all over the top, Will.
Everybody wants to see a close game in an all-star game. You couldn't ask for anything better. Ellis, he's safe with the ball. Fisher, mismatch on Smythe. Smythe fouls him. Was it a shooting foul? Let's look at it. 2 shots. It was a shooting foul.
Must have just been bringing the ball up.
There's the height mismatch. Fisher, you can see, there's the hack. Just as he started his shooting action, so he hit 2 foul shots.
Normally a very good foul shooter. Yes, it wobbled, but it went in. Scott Fisher now with 20 points. South need this to get back to 1. 1 behind, that is. What a game. Huge crowd at the Glass House. They have loved this. Oh, boy.
My voice isn't liking it very much at this stage, but I think we can last out the last minute and 10 seconds. Gaze with the ball. Crawford's lost on the pick. Atkinson set it up again. North has been much more deliberate than this has. That's Pride. Bolden guarding him. Pride sweeping to the basket. Can't find it. Fisher now, the South team has a chance to take the lead.
Under a minute to go.
Ellis dishing to Bolden. Back to Ellis. There's Bolden alone. He's pumped from there and he hits it, and they're in front by 1.
South lead 141 to 140. Gaze.
Scrambles that, but he pushed him. That ball wasn't going anywhere, said James
Crawford, acrobatic. Let's have a look at this.
This is what you call umbrella defense. You can see the body push, and Andrew Gaze goes to the line, shooting 2 after he picks himself up off the floor yet again.
South lead by 1. South 141. North 140. There is 38 seconds left to go in the match. And Andrew Gaze with 46 points now. He had 17 at half-time. 49 points. No, 46.
You can't read my writing.
What is it?
44.
44 points.
Game's tied, 141 apiece. And it still remains tied. 36 seconds remaining, so the South team will have to take a shot. And we have a timeout. And there will be some strategy here.
So, scores level. 33 seconds left. Timeout in the 1989 Styles match.
Well, they're going to set up a play. There is no doubt that Bruce Palmer will be setting a specific play.
Throw the ball to Andrew with 6 seconds, 7 seconds to play. And throw it to him.
Give the ball to Andrew.
Yeah, go for the rebound. That's a very simple offense. Throw the ball to Andrew, and Andrew, you shoot.
It's your turn, Andrew, but I have a feeling that South coach Bruce Palmer might be aware of that too.
Yeah. His instruction was when they throw the ball, Andrew, I want 3 people on him.
Yeah. Knowing it and stopping it are two different things, Graham.
33 seconds left in this match. At one stage, Northwood down the barrel by 26 points.
25 seconds on the shot clock. Bruce Palmer will want to take a piece of that out before they get the shot off. All-star team, they're spreading it this side. Plenty of green pastures out there. Ellis controlling the ball, picked up by Smythe. A true over at this stage would be crucial. There's the 10-second warning buzzer. 8 seconds to shoot now. Who's going to do it? Ellis, Fisher, double team, can't fight. Davis. Ball rebounds to McDaniels. 7 seconds to score. This could be the winning basket if it goes. Fisher,
yes! Yes, Scott Fisher!
A timeout called with 1 second, 1.4 seconds.
You'll never see a bigger clutch basket than that ever. And there's a statement. Scott Fisher has hit a miracle basket. There is 1.4 seconds left. South got the ball, got it to Fisher. Unbelievable shot.
Double team, hands in his face.
Watch
feet
this.
In his face, everything in his face, but he kept his eye on the basket.
Watch
Look at
that.
feet floaters, nothing but net.
And does he like it?
He likes stuff like that.
Scott Fisher. How many points in the game for Fisher now? 22, but none will be more important than that. South lead by 2. And we have 1.4 seconds left. That's Dave Lindstrom, the North assistant coach, head coach of the Illawarra club. Ken Cole's probably lost his voice.
They're going to put in Dean Utah. I suspect he's going to throw the length of the floor pass. The clock does not start until it's touched inbound.
So there's time for 1 pass and a shot if North get it.
Let's see, no, they're putting Utah at the other end. They're going to hope for a foul. Pride will throw the pass to Utah. He'll either try and tip it in on the fly or find somebody to tip to. It'll be Utah versus McDaniels at the other end, and that's where it's going to happen.
Here it goes, the big pass. Who gets it? No, South will win. There it is. South have won. South have won the All-Stars match for 1989 by 2 points. Final scoreline, 143 to 141.
Well, the opening night of the semi-finals is certainly one the Perth Wildcats would rather forget, suffering a crushing 21-point defeat at the hands of the North Melbourne Giants. They would enter Game 2, though, determined to make amends for their big defeat in the first game, and that, incidentally, was in front of their home crowd.
That man there, Tiny Pinder, a huge 19 rebounds in this match.
There's no question that the change came over the game when both Pinder and Crawford asserted their authority on the boards.
Mark Leader now, a quiet scoring game for him. That's only his 5th point. Perth by 4, still by 4. 107 to 103, under 3 minutes left.
Perth really wants to get the percentage shots here, milk the lead. They've got every opportunity now to force a dramatic Game 3. Dillon nearly bumps Torrance off his spot. No foul call, play on. Ellis probes to the basket, can't find it, ball's loose. Ellis scoops it back in. They got another 30 seconds, the Wildcats, with 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining to play.
They nearly throw it away, but collect themselves again. time is as much North Melbourne's enemy as anything. Perth will want to run some clock down each time they have on offensive possession. Pinder dunks it after a great assist pass from Cal Bruton.
Bruton getting down that baseline, open to Pinder. Leader misses it. Corner in there, he won't move.
Margin is back to 4. Under 2 minutes to go. Perth 109, North Melbourne 105.
The Perth team up on the sidelines, imploring their players to keep their win. Just keep it going a little bit longer as the tiredness and fatigue factor is evident, but the pace of the game has not dissipated at all.
Double team on Crawford, sees the ball go to Torrance, who throws up an air ball. Now the Giants to Borna. Leader, Graham for 3. Yes! David Graham ecstatic about it, and it's a 1-point game. Perth 109, North Melbourne 108. 70 seconds left in game 2. Can Perth hang on to this lead that they've fought so hard to get? Pinder missed. Gets his own rebound.
And is fouled, but the shot doesn't go in.
Exactly 60 seconds to go, and the foul is on Tim Dillon.
Scott Fisher, I think they called 30.
Yeah, 30, not 50, on Scott Fisher. That is only his second foul. Perth come out of the huddle, and Pinder will be shooting 2. Perth lead by 1, miraculously, after being 19 points down, and a timeout has been called again by the North Melbourne bench.
Well, it is miraculous, Graham. What can happen in a minute? 1 point the difference. Pinder on the line has the chance to hit 2 foul shots, give him a 3-point lead, but as we well know, Dillon, Fisher, Graham, they can all shoot those threes, so we probably will see 3 or maybe 4 more shots in this game, and the one that can hit him is going to win.
We can have 10 minutes worth of play in this last minute.
We see Alan Black addressing his boys in the huddle. What he'll be doing now is setting what they want to do after the foul shot, setting the next play. Don't give the players too much to think about at this stage. Let's see if we can hear what he's saying.
We're still going to have 2 possessions of the ball, so we've got to be positive and take it out of the basket, right?
His mathematics are the same as mine. He reckons he's got 2 possessions and North Melbourne has 2. Turnovers are going to be big.
Lost track of how many timeouts, but there have been a few in this last period. At least 4, I think, that I can recall. So 109 to Perth, 108 to North Melbourne, and Tiny Pinder
eyeing up the basket from the whole way from the bench. That concentration on the basket. Big foul shots here. This is when you feel that little stiffening coming in your elbow sometimes.
This is when you got 7,000 people willing the ball to go out.
Pinder says it ain't nothing.
No, did it easy. The former Harlem Globetrotter, Kendall Tiny Pinder, on the line for the Wildcats. It's in. They lead by 3. Perth press up. Perth by 3. 55 seconds left. David Graham all the way, but shaken loose and he gets it back.
Well, North Melbourne doesn't want to rush this possession. They want to make sure they get a percentage shot. There it is. There it is. Still plenty of time that Perth will have to come down and score to deny them an opportunity to get back into the game. That's blocked. Crawford blocks Fisher's 3-pointer. 47 seconds remaining to play. 3 points the difference. Perth can milk a great proportion off the clock. There'll be 20-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yes, Bruton not even looking inside at this stage, running some time down. 30 seconds to go in the game. 10 on the shot clock.
10-second warning buzzer. Bruton stops, misses it. 23 seconds. North Melbourne probably needs a 3 at this stage.
They do to tie. Who's going to take it? This is David Graham. Out to Carroll. He goes for 3. No. Rebound by Perth. 10 seconds to go. Cal Bruton has it. It's loose. David Graham back behind the line for 3. It's missed. 2 seconds to go. There it is. Perth has won. Perth unbelievable game at the Glass House as the two coaches shake hands, and that is unbelievable by the Wildcats.
The North Melbourne Giants would move into the grand final after blowing out the Perth Wildcats by a whopping 55 points in Game 3. While on the other side of the semi-finals draw, the result of Game 1 would be overshadowed by the report of Canberra coach Steve Breeney for headbutting Sydney player Damien Keogh in the closing stages of their clash, thus setting the scene for a dramatic Game 2 between the Cannons and the Kings at the Palace in Canberra.
So the Kings can take another 30 seconds off the game clock. It's Carfino against Smythe. Smythe will be desperate to steal, but Carfino taunting him with the ball. Ridlin, those two have been absolute stars in this Game 2 of the semi-final. Carfino turning it over, but Simon Cottrell couldn't drag it in. Three-point shot from Mark Ridlin on the 10-second warning buzzer and makes it. Three-point shot coming up from Simon Cottrell and can't make it. That's been the story of the night as Willie Simmons at the other end has the shot blocked and thrown to the floor and called for a jump ball. Well, that's amazing. There seemed to be plenty of body contact there, and Willie Simmons will have to contest a jump ball. It's 96-83, 96-83 with the ball game gone for the Cannons, and a big win to the Sydney Kings. What a turnaround. 50 seconds left. The Kings have come back to force this game into a three-game series. Smythe hits. Two-pointer, I think, just inside the circle. He was fouled on the way. Foul against Tim Morrissey, and Phil Smythe will get the extra shot.
The expression on Tim's face looked like he probably didn't touch him either.
It's his fourth foul, Tim Morrissey. It's 96-85, 47 seconds left. Smythe off the free throw line for a three-point play. That gives him 16 points. 5 Cannons in double figures. And a steal on the end line for Willie Simmons and a dunk. 96-88, what a crazy finish. Smythe almost with a steal. In fact, he has got it. Simon Cottrell underneath for another 2. Quick points, 96 points to 90. And Damien Keogh busted into the front court. Back at the other end, it's a foul. It's going to send Tim Morrissey to the free throw line. The foul by Simon Cottrell. 27 seconds left. But a quick 7 points there to the Cannons. The three-point play from Smythe. And the 2 quick twos gave them some hope, but back at the other end. And we've got time out here at the Palace. It's 96 points to 90. So very little time left on the clock, a 6-point game, but the Cannons just came out way too cold, played it way too slow at the start. Look at their faces. You can see Jamie Kennedy knowing that they've blown the opportunity to go into a situation where they don't have to play that third game.
Well, this league this year has been probably the most evenly contested competition of all time, and the way both series appear to be going into third game, that's just proof positive that it is that even this year.
27 seconds left on the clock. 96 points to 90 with Tim Morrissey at the line. So Tim Morrissey gets a second free throw, 2-shot situation. 97 points to 90 to put this game just a bit further away from the Cannons, and that's 98-90. Duffelmeyer, Smythe, they'll look for a quick 3, but it's a forlorn hope. Smythe hurling it up there, can't make it. Willie Simmons grabbing all the big boards when it's all over and hits another 2. Simmons with his 16th point. His 10th 3, his 11th rebound. But Mark Ridlin and Steve Carfino operating in the backcourt have taken this game away from the Cannons. Damien Keogh, 7 seconds left. And there's another foul, a desperation one in the backcourt. The foul is being called against Simon Cottrell, helping out in the backcourt. 6 seconds left in the game, and Cottrell leaves with 5 fouls. 98 points to 92. 6 seconds left. And it's going to be Damien Keogh at the free throw line. The Kings checking with coach Bob Turner whether to take the 1-1 or not. Well, I think with 6 seconds left and a 6-point lead, they virtually have to. They could have played it ultra safe and taken it from the side. But Damien Keogh turns out to be exactly the right decision, hitting off the free throw line to make it a 7-point game, 99-92. 8-point game again. The clock winding down. Kennedy for 3, short with the shot. It's Willie Simmons again with the board and can't make it, but that's the end of the ball game. There's going to be a third game at the Palace. The crowd here, that's the King section of it, obviously, rising to their team, who's come back from the dead after being soundly beaten in Sydney last week.
Displaying the form of true champions, the Canberra Cannons blitzed the Sydney Kings by 60 points in Game 3 to set up a grand final rematch against the North Melbourne Giants. But now let's move a little closer to the basket with the top 6 Mazda slam dunks from season 89.
And Spike inbounding quickly. Gaze love. Whoa! Winston Clark nearly pulled the ring down.
23 seconds to go. Emery Atkinson driving. And a spectacular slam. Emery Atkinson driving. And a spectacular slam.
I can promise you that Al Green and Jerry Everett aren't the best of friends. That is a sensational slam from Jerry Everett. Let's have another look at this. Lovely pass. Have a look. He goes right to the basket. Man.
That's a powerful dunk.
No offense there. Nobody's
No
sharing
rebounders.
Nobody's sharing the ball around. It's very unlikely. Crawford. Oh, biggest. That is a coast-to-coast slam dunk.
9:42 left second period.
George with 3 fouls, and he's picking up man-to-man of Bruce Wilson. There's a lob. You won't see a better lob pass alley-oop than that. Unbelievable. Watch Hitchens' timing. He's way up there. Atkinson's got the way to the basket. That is one of the better power slams you'll ever see.
Boy, that was against opposition too. Emery Atkinson has jammed it. Watch this.
Leader coming across. He goes by Leader. There's Exum tries to get to it.
What a season it's been. Hot shooting, heavy physical clashes and plenty of high drama. Now let's look at some of the fiery moments of season 89 as we're all fired up.
Living with my eyes closed, going day to day. I never knew the difference. I never cared either way. Looking for a reason, searching for a sign, reaching out with both hands. Gotta feel the kick inside.
Game 1 of the best of 3 NBL finals, and as it was in 88, so it was in 89. For the Canberra Cannons, a chance to win back-to-back championships, while for the North Melbourne Giants, a chance to win their first ever NBL title. The Giants seek revenge at the Palace as we join the closing stages of Game 1.
Canberra's defense quickly converting. It's often you'll see a press originate after the team scores because they have that moment to set themselves, because they lost the ball on a rebound that time and quickly rotated into that
Don't tell me this is going to be another one of these last shot of the game finishes that these two teams are becoming renowned for. Up here earlier in the year, that North led, and right on the siren, Jamie Kennedy threw up a miracle shot that went in for Cannons to win by 1. McKinston makes them both for 17, and these two teams have a habit of doing the unexpected. Canberra press up again.
Bringing their 2 big fellas. The Boulders bringing up the ball for him that time. The guards are at the other end, trying to take Smythe out of the play, and Dufamara, both tremendous ball hawks. Pressure again, no passing lanes. That spike is called for on the elbow. Signaled clearly by Bill Mildenhall. That was a let-off for the Giants because they've really been rocked back on their heels by this aggressive Canberra defense.
Arm went straight in and straight back out. Yep. Phil Smythe, I don't think could, when he gets a chance to see that one again, won't have too much to complain about. But the penalty could be severe because it sends Fisher to the line for a 1-and-1. And he's a great foul shooter, especially in tight situations. And with 1:50 to go in game one for grand final series, it's not going to get much tighter than this. Giants by 7, 107 to 100. But the Cannons are right in this as well. Dufelmeyer 3, rebound Dillon. Again, there's the press up. This time they can shake it loose. Oh, flicked away by Fisher, and Cannons get it back. Dufelmeyer at the other end underneath the pass from Meltzer. And they convert a turnover into 2 baskets, and they press again, and North in trouble getting the ball into offense. Fisher down to Dillon.
They called for a travel, but it wasn't there. Fisher with
North
the ball.
got the shakes a bit here with 1:19 to go. 107 to 102, North by 5.
They're letting Canberra press up because they aren't attacking the basket. That's the way they want to do it, North Melbourne. They've got to keep attacking the basket as Exum hits 2.
A minute to go in game one. Dufelmeyer, baseline, tapped in. Tempted tap in, and I think Cottrell's got it. 109 to 104 as they press again, and North have got 10 seconds to get it over. Someone's loose, Mark Wright, under the basket. Gives it back to Exum, he should have shot. They lose it, and Canberra have got a chance to get closer. Smythe for 3, misses. Cottrell gets the rebound. Unbelievable finish here.
40 seconds.
40 seconds in the match. The shot is missed again, and a rebound by North Melbourne.
Mark Wright making up for his mistake at the other end. Quickly gets it over half court.
Fouled.
Fouled.
Fouled by Dufelmeyer in an unbelievable finish here at the Palace in Canberra. Timeout? No timeout. Bruce Palmer, yes, he's calling his players to the bench now. The scoreline 109 to 104. The Giants lead by 5. Oh, Bill, the unbelievable pressure from Canberra. North really have got the shakes a couple of times down the court, but fantastic pressure from the Cannons.
Well, they've asked their big fellas to bring the ball up the court, which is fine in theory, I suppose, but the guards from the Cannons have been receiving their guards and pressuring the big men. They're all over the court. North Melbourne has gone very negatively. They're just trying to keep control of the ball, and you have to punish it because what that allows the Cannons to do is to put 2 and 3 men on the ball all the time. Eventually, you're going to spear it loose.
Well, plus their guards are playing at the top of the key, so if they do shake it loose, they're pretty quick to get down to the other end. So let's check the time left in this match. There's 5 seconds left on the timeout, and then we'll check to see how much match time is left. Exactly 30 seconds. The Giants trying to win this game one. They lead by 5. What a fantastic finals game. This has had everything.
But fast breaks. Everything but fast breaks. Somebody threw up a wall and said nobody's going to run here.
Side ball to North Melbourne, and again this all-court press by Canberra, which has been so successful for them.
And they can bring it into either side of the court, and they bring it into the backcourt. That's a good move. Pressure remaining, 26 seconds remaining to play.
Smythe flicks it back. Brilliant. Fisher gets it at the other end. It's loose. Yes, North Melbourne come up through Fisher. Checking the clock. 15 seconds to go. This is Carroll in underneath. Big slam dunk attempt by Tim Dillon. Fouled by Phil Smythe, who goes to him and says sorry. And that will be a shooting foul and probably the end for Canberra.
That was a tough foul, whatever it was. We were ducking for cover. Smythe with the foul, and Cottrell with the big block after that took out Dillon, but it was Smythe called with the first foul.
There's 11.5 seconds left, and now Bruce Palmer has called another timeout. Let's check the score. Got to stand up to see over the people. It's 109 to 104. The Giants by 5. And when play restarts, there is 11.5 seconds left. Let's just look at a summary of this game. At quarter time, the Giants led by 2. Big second quarter by Canberra. They led by 7. They also led by 4 at three-quarter time, but it's been all North in this last period. They got out to lead by 9. They now lead by 5. The Cannons are back on the court. Here come the Giants to join them. and Tim Dillon will go to the line and shoot 2. For Phil Smythe, that was his 3rd personal foul. What a tremendous finish. These two teams have given us everything, haven't they, Bill?
Really, the Cannon defense, and you wonder what they would do to teams if you were capable of physically playing the defense they played in the last 5 minutes for the whole game. As we just suggested, Dillon's been back to hit one out of his 2 foul shots. He doesn't.
This is them both.
3-pointers wanted here.
There's 6 seconds left now. Who's going to take it? Cottrell for 3. Missed. Foul in underneath, and I think the foul's on Mark Wright.
Yes.
Got to stand up here because we're right next to the Canberra bench, and every time there's any activity, they stand. Foul on Mark Wright.
1 and
1 and 1 for Canberra. The clock is stopped with 4.7 seconds left, and there's the giant frame of the Canberra coach, Andy Campbell.
Well, what they have to count on now is making those 2 foul shots, stealing the inbounds pass, and they've got to rotate somebody out to the 3-point line because the 2-pointer won't do it for them.
109 to 104 and 4.7 seconds left.
Good man to have on the line, Phil Smythe. 20 at halftime, very quiet since then. Only has 22, hasn't scored, I don't think, in this second half, but that's a big foul shot. We reiterate again, Graham, they make this one, they have to scatter and get that inbounds pass. If North Melbourne gets the ball in, that's all she wrote. Smythe tries to miss it. Fisher comes down, that'll do it.
Fisher was fouled. And 3.7 seconds left. I think Smythe deliberately tried to hit the front of the ring and try to get the rebound and kick out for a 3-pointer. But Fisher got a very big, strong, aggressive rebound.
I don't know the advantage in that, Graham. I suppose that a 3-pointer to only get you within 1. The way they were going to get within or tie it up was to make both those foul shots and steal the inbounds pass.
This is still not over, though.
The Giants,
4-point break to North Melbourne with 3.7 seconds left.
Get a shot at the floor. There's 4 Giants on the other side of half court. Nobody rebounding for Fisher. He likes that.
Margin is now 5.
34 points for Fisher.
Yes, that's a big emphatic statement, isn't it? 34 points and about 12 big rebounds. Makes the second. Time, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the hooter, and North Melbourne draw first blood in the 1989 Kmart Final Series. Their first win in Canberra in 6 trips. 6 trips, and now they finally win. North Melbourne 111 have beaten the Cannons 105.
Game 2 of the best-of-3 NBL finals. North Melbourne 1-0 up over the Canberra Cannons. This time, the Giants are at home, and it's up to the defending champions to try and steal one in enemy territory.
Back at the Glass House, there's the time, 1:41, and there's the score. The Giants by 7. Still, though, desperately hanging on to this lead against an extremely game Canberra. And at the line, shooting 1 and 1 will be Scott Fisher to try to increase this lead.
What an amazing game, Graham. Both teams looked on the brink several times of going down the gurgler, and each time they found that character that's traditional with finalists. Scott Fisher shooting 1-on-1. He's missed it. So Canberra's got 1:40 to make up this 7-point difference. McGeach and Cockrell can shoot threes. Not that time. Ball spills to Borner. He gathers it in. David Graham has an avenue to the basket.
Yes, it's there. 1:24 to go. The margin is 9, and look and listen to this crowd at the Glass House. But I hope they don't celebrate prematurely. It's not over yet as Smythe goes down through the keyway in traffic and gets the basket. They press up again. North seeming to get out of the press okay, though. A few little wobbles and shakes. And we have got 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Rebound, Borner. He tips it in, and the Giants are finishing over the top of Canberra. They lead by 9. McGeachin for 3 in the corner. Missed, and a rebound by Graham. North Melbourne rolling down to the title, I think, from here. Back out to Graham.
They will settle it down. Scott Fisher getting the 2.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul by Dufelmeyer. That is a foul by Dufelmeyer.
Been ordered off, and a 10 foul.
And it's on down there with Tim Dillon trying to get rid of him out of the game. And Fisher. And there's Fisher appealing to the crowd. Dufelmeyer deliberately fouling Dave David Graham being ejected from the game. Disappointing end for Canberra. 38 seconds to go and the Giants are celebrating. The game's not over yet. The game is not over yet. 106 to 97. Giants are slapping 5 on the sidelines. I think a timeout has been called with 39.9 seconds left. The scoreline, 106 North Melbourne, 97 to Canberra.
All the Cannons can do now is get the ball back and shoot three-pointers, and they have to get the ball back, obviously, as early in the piece as they possibly can. North Melbourne, I would think, even at this stage, will be passing the ball around a little bit.
Keeping's off at least for a little while. The margin is 9 points. This time last year, Canberra in the final game beat the Giants by 7. Canberra looking for their 4th championship. North Melbourne just a few seconds away, I think, from their first ever. And if it does, the championship will return to Victoria for the first time since 1980, when it was won by St Kilda. So the dancing girls off, the players back on, and it's a side ball to North Melbourne.
Well, an intentional foul was called, which is 2-shot possession. The technical foul was in the same play phase, so they'll just get the 2 shots and the ball back. David Graham with 15 in the game.
Make that 16 and make the margin now 10. Graham misses the second. So as in last year with a technical foul in the closing stages, sensations here again at the Glass House.
North Melbourne can throw the ball in the back corner or the front court. Cottrell trying to chase down Fisher. He gives it up. Smythe and McGeechan have been brilliant defensively. They are not giving it away. 28 seconds to go. Leader dishes to Porter, who slams it!
And there it is. I'd say that's it. 20 seconds to go. North are celebrating. Look at their bench. An alley-oop pass from Smythe is cut off. North Melbourne have possession, and this will be the last play. Borna has it again. Shoots off the backboard, and North Melbourne are in front by 14 points. And 3 seconds to go. 2, 1, and North Melbourne have won the championship. North Melbourne have won the championship for the first time ever. Listen to the crowd. Capacity crowd at the Glass House sees the Giants win their first championship ever. It will be party time in North Melbourne tonight.
And out of the clouds, way up in the rafters, we see the big banner come down.
And it says the Glass House congratulates Giants, NBL 89 champions.
Lovely to see both teams after a fiercely contested game shaking hands. Canberra congratulating North Melbourne. The shoe was on the other foot, of course, last year.
So, champions for 1989, the North Melbourne Giants with a final scoreline over the Canberra Cannons, 111 to 97. The margin finally to the Giants, 14 points.
The North Melbourne Giants' dream of an NBL championship is now real, while for the Canberra Cannons, they'll have to wait until next year for a chance to recapture the title. Well, now it's time to take you out in what better way than with some of the great moments from a great season, season 89.
All right, enough of this speech stuff. Let's rage.